Hi there, this is Sag's War on Women. Oh my God, just when you think you've heard it all. Okay, I wasn't even going to do this talk because I don't want this to become a popular thing, but I got to warn some people too, because this is a double-edged sword. You either talk about it so people know what the fuck is going on in the world, or you just keep your mouth shut that way. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. People are going to continue to do this. And when I say people, I should be very specific. Women, as in females of the species, will continue to do this. Women complain constantly that men are disgusting creatures. They're so gross. They smell bad. They fart. They burp. They say things that are inappropriate. Things that women consider to be disgusting, because women never find themselves to be disgusting. I've done a couple episodes on how women think that having a period is such a positive thing and something that should be celebrated, not frowned upon, not stigmatized because it's absolutely disgusting. Now, obviously, if you've listened to anything I've put out before, you will know where I stand with this. I think periods are disgusting, and I don't think they're something that should be either celebrated nor talked about. Really, ladies, have some class. I do have to touch on this new thing, though, because I'm sorry if anyone for any moment thought, and I mean thought without a shadow of a doubt, that women were not disgusting, especially in comparison to men. You're wrong. And do you know how I can prove that? Vabbing. Vabbing. I just found out what vabbing was. Apparently it's been around for a while. I've been living under a rock when it comes to this one. Thank God. But it is a thing. And I watched a video on it. But before I get into the video part of it, oh God, I'll tell you what vabbing is. Vabbing is when women use their vaginal juices as perfume to attract men. They use their vaginal juices to attract men. Now, some of you may be thinking, well, there's no problem with that. If you see what women talk about on the internet, there is a problem with that, okay? Now, I watched a video on it that some woman had put out, and that's where the article was coming from. And I didn't really watch the video, I should say. I listened to it while I was going through the comment section, and I was not shocked, I guess you could say, but horrified to see the amount of women who said they were going to jump on board with this. There were a lot of them. Now, I'm sure these are the same women that love to get together to talk about their vaginas and how they shouldn't be ashamed at the smell of their vaginas, because you see, that's a thing too. Women say, oh, well, you shouldn't be ashamed. And no, I'm going to say, if you have a bad odor, go to the fucking doctor, okay? But at the same time, the way that women talk about this, like, it's okay if it has a little smell to it. It's okay if it smells a little funky. And again, this is something that should be celebrated, right? No. Oh my God, they're going to stick their hands down their pants and then dab their juices behind their ears and on their wrists. At one point in the video, I heard the woman say the importance of putting it on your wrist, because women tend to talk with their hands, and then you can just kind of give people a whiff of what's going on down there. I don't know. Maybe I think this is ridiculous. Maybe some people think this is okay. I find this fucking disgusting. And I do from a personal standpoint also. I did a talk a long time ago on nasty women, and this pertained to periods and women putting sanitary products in their bathroom trash cans. And I've mentioned this before. I don't hear very well. I'm a little hard of hearing, so I think to make up for it, I have an extremely, and I mean extremely, strong sense of smell. And for this reason, I do not use public restrooms unless I absolutely have to, because women's restrooms stink. They stink. The last thing I want to do when I'm walking around is smell women, that part of women, because they are purposely putting it on their skin. Something that I can bet men would not do. Could you imagine if men were to rub their balls and then rub it on their neck, and then rub it on their wrists, things like that? But people say, oh, well, men used to do that in the olden days, with handkerchiefs and stuff. Okay, there's a difference between the way a person's armpit smells and the way someone's privates smell. That's all I got to say. If you like this, please be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I'd say share it with your friends, but I don't know if I want this one getting out because I'm hoping not that many people are aware of it, and hopefully we won't have this become a thing, an actual thing. But if you want to share it, go ahead. Yeah. Have a good one. I'm Stag Novotny, and this is my war on women.